Hey y'all, it's another video that I want to make for y'all, that I'm coming in with some more information, and not necessarily information, but some more guidance, some more inner guidance, some more clarity. Today I really want to talk to y'all about intuition. So let me go ahead and invoke, may all spirits of love, positivity, and enlightenment may now be channeled through me and help me provide the message intended for those who are watching this video with much clarity, understanding, and wisdom. Thank you. I want to talk to y'all about intuition because it is very important. Intuition is so important because when you listen to yourself, you save yourself from so many different things, so many different beings that may want to attack you, so many different obstacles that may want to be that may try to manifest, not want to, but may try to manifest. When you listen to yourself, you realize that you always knew things that kind of couldn't be explained, but you start tapping in to your natural birthright. Now, what do I mean by that? We are all psychic in a way, but some have just enhanced their abilities much more than others. The reason why I say that we are all psychic in a way is because most people have gotten what you call deja vu, and they've had it at least once, or most people have always answered a phone or looked at their phone before someone even I guess sent them a message or tried to contact them through a phone call. Like a lot of people would answer their phone and like in that quick second and be like, you know what? Why did I have the feeling that you was gonna call me? Or they would pick up their phone or look at their phone as soon as they get the text message, or as soon as they get a text message or a message. You know what I'm saying? And that is a form of being psychic. You know what I'm saying? Deja vu, they call deja vu like kind of like seeing something over and over again, like reliving a moment. That's psychic, because how would you know that you lived that moment before? You know what I'm saying? Without trusting yourself to know that you have. That's psychic. You know what I'm saying? You had a sense. You felt something. You felt something. And it's the feeling that made you feel that way. So when it comes to being psychic, a lot of animals are naturally like that. I mean, that's what you would want to call it. That's what most people would say, that a lot of animals are like that. Because why? Animals, they tend to know when something bad is getting ready to happen, because you see a lot of animals tend to flee once they get certain feelings, or they tend to stay or react in certain ways when they get certain feelings. Animals such as dogs, cats, birds, it really doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. Animals care for intention. You know what I'm saying? So, like, they care for what is the intention behind what is going on. So that is a form of inner knowing, trusting, being psychic. That is a form of trusting and being psychic. You know what I'm saying? Like, inner knowing also, it's not just you being psychic. Inner knowing is also feeling content with the information that you have and that you don't all the way have, or that you don't all the way understand. You know what I'm saying? You may not understand why something may be going on, but you have the trust that things will reveal itself through whatever needs to be displayed, or whatever needs to be shown in whatever time. But you knowing that it is meant, like, things have a purpose. You know what I'm saying? Like, all of that. Trusting yourself is very important. Trusting yourself can save your life. Trusting yourself and having inner knowing can provide the clarity, because not everything is logical. A lot of things, which most things are spiritual. It goes from the metaphysical into the physical. Spirit. We are spirits before we are quote unquote human, or before we are physical. Because spirits have the ability to exist in space that doesn't necessarily have to take a shape in the form. You know what I'm saying? So, knowing that you have a spirit, or necessarily a soul, soul is not the same thing from a spirit. Soul is not the same thing as spirit, but you also have spirit as well, because you're connected to spirit. You're connected to the all. And when I say the all, I mean everything. Because when we no longer here, when you see someone, like, if here's my example. When people say that they seen someone take their last breath, and they feel as though this person is not on this earth anymore, or they seen their spirit lift up, that is connectivity to everything else. Everything. No spirit is dumb. You know what I'm saying? Like, the all is all knowing. The all is full of all knowledge. Knowledge comes from the all. Knowledge means to know. You know what I'm saying? So it's just more so when you get that whiff of wisdom, when you sit back and you actually think about what is going on, or you actually take a second to go within, you end up being connectivity to what is out, what is out here. And I'm not gonna say without, because the way that has been commonly used today, being without is to be of lack. But there's nothing that is outside of you that lacks anything. Balance, peace, harmony, it's all outside, and it all can be within. But you have to go within to have it. They say, everything, you go within. Everything is just it's two ways. You know what I'm saying? It's you go in as within, as without, as above, so below, stuff like that. They say things like that. You know what I mean? And it has its truth to the balance, and when you actually meditate on the concepts. I'm just saying, like, trusting yourself, not just saying it in a sense of trying to save your life, but trusting yourself with all things, knowing that you know, even if you don't have all the facts or all the clues put together, because nothing that you were never a being that needed to be taught many things. Like, you knew before you came here. It's just that when we came here, we tend to take on new experiences and take on life learning, so that most people think that everything that they've been taught is what is necessarily the way of life. But you've already known what the way of life truly is before you was schooled by any new type of learning. What I'm saying is, true knowledge and true truth it comes from the heart, and that is only within. You only know if something is right if you feel that it's right in your heart, not your brain. Just like if you was to think that somebody is really lying or something like that, or if you really not even lying, because people can wreck their brain about that. But love is, how do you know if someone really loves you? You feel it in the heart. You wouldn't feel it in the brain. Like like we rely on a lot of feelings for a reason. The Egyptians, they admired, not admired, but they I'm sorry I'm sorry sheesh, I'm sorry, not admired, but they actually have value to the heart for a reason. Sheesh. For a reason. Excuse me, y'all. Didn't mean to have to keep clearing my throat. But I don't want to make this video too long. I just wanted to come and talk to y'all real quick. Now, from my interpretations, I guess this is a guy riding on a motorcycle. Know what I'm saying? Or a dirt bike, or however you would say. And I guess this would be a helmet in some type of manner. It's a stick figure, of course. But my interpretation of this would be that you see he's on two wheels, and he's holding balance. Two wheels, and two reminds me of balance and relationships, pairs and things like that. Holding up two things and still going forward. You got a lot of people right now that's out here multitasking, and they're still pushing forward. They're not allowing for one thing to keep them from going further in a situation, or keep them from doing anything that they may have interest in. Not only just is it balance, but it's also having faith, you know what I'm saying, and courage to ride something that is not necessarily secure, but you have courage and you have faith that you will push through. You know what I'm saying? Because there's no seatbelt on no bike. There's no doors to protect you from, you know what I'm saying, something that would come charging your way. So it's more so you have faith and courage, knowing that you're gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be all right. That's my interpretation for this bike. And I mean, at least you got a helmet on. I mean, you got a helmet, that means you're protecting your mind. You got people out here, they're protecting their sanity. You know what I'm saying? That's and I guess that would be for the strong. You know what I'm saying? So that's my interpretation on that. Then you got the sun right here. That's what it looked like to me. The sun shining rays on the mountain, on mountain peaks. The sun shining on the mountain peaks. Okay, so that in my representation and what I'm thinking of that could mean, my interpretation would be that you have a lot of good energy, a lot of life giving energy shining on or providing to stability. You know what I'm saying? The sun offers vital life-giving energy. You know what I mean? The sun also offers light, warmth, heat. You know what I mean? It nurtures the earth. It nurtures plants and stuff like that. Like, without the sun, they can't necessarily grow. And shining on the mountain, there has been a mountain. Like, we've been having to climb in order to get to the top in this society. That's the only way you can get to the top in this, not necessarily a top, but that's the only way you can get in some type of position in society. You must climb. And what do we usually do when we climb? We climb mountains, we climb rocks. So when it comes to that, being that the sun is shining on it, you know what I mean, it's a representation of there is being a positive energy. There's also being an enlightenment there, because sun always gives you new information. When you actually bask in the sun, you get new information. That is something else I've also learned as well. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't mean to make this video too long. I guess I can go into talking a lot. So I'm gonna just cut this short. I hope all y'all enjoying y'all day. I love y'all. I want y'all to stay safe. You know what I'm saying? Healthy. And just actually consider some things, you know what I mean? But it's MD Mills, and I'ma holler 100.